Hello, my name is Don and welcome to episode 39 of my Motorsport Manager Let's Play with our creator team. Today we are taking on the Black Sea Grand Prix. It's the second last race of the season this year because we've got the Vancouver one being added for this season. Should be our last season in the championship if I can find the standings. As you can see, we are 35 points clear of Ozu now. We've got a guy starting at pole because we're cheeky and we've done that. We sacked Chapman. It was the best decision long term for the team as well, short term. So we've got a guy on pole, so I expect us to fully win the championship now because we should always have a guy in the top couple. We've also got other drivers discussing to replace Sauerbeck. I'm half and half on that. It would be better long term for the team to replace him with a younger driver with more potential. He is in regression, but at the same time it would be nice to take the Drivers' Championship with us, and I think if we sack him, that's a pipe dream. It'd be very unlikely that we win that. So we'll continue on. That should be discussed tomorrow. +1 overtaking, that's great. You've now got 2. But he's now hated by his own mechanics, which puts me more in the I want to sack him situation. Contract offer rejected. Okay, that is fair enough. We will retract that offer then. I wasn't going to go much higher than that. I've got sponsors coming through as well, and we've got refueling being offered to be brought back in. We're going to abstain this time. We're not that worried. It was a vote that was brought in by you guys, but it has continued as refueling ban. Scout, and we've got another scout report. It's this guy. I don't imagine we're going to be able to get him. Nope, but we will add him to the favourites in case we can get him next season. 3 offers for slot 5. Let's have a look. So we've got 4 for above 800,000 and $1 million up front. 3rd or above 1.2 million. That's more than what we're getting for 2nd as well. Let's go for that. And it's 1.5 million up front as well. So got 2 offers here, but we'll leave that for just now. In fact, we won't, because we're going to get another offer. So 2.75 million for 8 races, 2 million for 10. The upfront offer is the best offer here. I don't really like these upfront offers at the end of a season because I forget to budget for next season, but we'll make it work. So that is 2.75 million in our piggy bank. We're back up to 10.9 million. Very tempted to build a building, but I also want to approach drivers and replace Marcus Sauerbeck. So I'm in a sort of bind here. We'll skip ahead, and unless there's anything I need to bring back for, we'll see you for the Black Sea Grand Prix. We finished 1 and 2 in practice. Wouldn't read too much into that. Basically, we were the only ones that did a dry time, and it was a perfect timing. Practice was very wet and very sort of, well, wet's the only way I can describe it, to be honest with you. There's a couple of dry spells, so we managed to get 5% on the soft tyres and 5% on the intermediates. Tried on them both, but we did get 15% race trim, so that is good news. Downforce went the wrong way here, so 91% was there. Did we get any? Yeah, let's just go with the 91%. Not adjust it for the race at all with Sauerbeck. It's going to be a 2-stop. I think the mediums were close on a 1-stop to 2-stop strategy, so if we can get to even lap 8 out of these tyres on the first stint would be good, and then laps 16 and in the end would make good sense for me. Sauerbeck off to a phenomenal start. BSU not so much. He's ended up behind Van Anen. Hopefully he can go and chase the purple car that's Vexel in it down and get past him again, because Van Anen has been an absolute thorn in our side for a long time, and we know how slow he is. But Van Anen purple in every sector, now loses his position to Blisseu. Sauerbeck back down into 19th though, which is not so good, but we'll slow him down. We'll work on getting him to lap 8 and going for this 2-stop strategy, trying to make it work. Cyril, now that he's away in front, is now started to build up a gap. 3 seconds in that last lap there. So good work from him. And we can probably actually even just conserve the tyres a little, the fuel a little bit, just try and bring it back down to even. In fact, he's the only guy that's actually doing that now. So he's up to just under 4 seconds here. That's fine with me. Sauerbeck down in 20th though. I'm not so happy with that. What kind of laps can you do on these? 10 laps. Right, so we need to get to at least lap 6. But I'm thinking stop early here and then go for the 2 maximums rather than sort of slightly 2 less or 3 less than it, because I think the clean air will work much better for us. So if we can get to the end of lap 6 with Sauerbeck, I think that's a good idea. So let's go pushing on these tyres. In fact, let's go attacking. Let's get the temperature back right into them, and let's go high on the fuel mixture. We're not going to gain a huge amount of time through doing this, so actually let's not go high on the fuel mixture. Let's just conserve this now, take it out of the tyres rather than the engine and the petrol, because that makes more sense to me. So because we're going to lose time anyway, and we're faster than these cars naturally, so low fuel mode seems a better option. In fact, if we can get ahead of this car, I'd be very happy, because this is the lap we're meant to be pitting on if I can find my mouse. Lap 6 and then 10 and 10 should be good enough for me, but unfortunately someone's pitting at the same time as us, so we can't afford any mistakes here. In fact, there's a few cars ahead pitting at the same time. Come back out on medium. We gain quite a lot of fuel. We can go into medium with SEU. He is 11 seconds in front, but the other cars that he's racing, Van Anen has already pitted, so that's maybe not quite as good as you would think. However, he's still got lap times left, so let's push a little bit and go into high fuel mode, hit some in laps, assess what the tyres like at the end of this lap, if we go for another one or not. Lap 9 seems like a fairly longer stint, but I think we're going to be able to do it. So let's go attack overtake and bring him in now. See if we can get a good in lap here. So no need to risk any fast pit stops. The fastest lap of the race is golden for us. Hopefully another fast in lap would be good. He's made his soft tyres last longer than just about everyone else, so that's also good. Purple first sector on his in lap. Can he get a purple second? Yes, he can. So almost perfect in lap. Bring him back out on neutral medium, if it lets me. Sauerbeck down in 16th though. That free air attempt did not work. We should have gone longer. 10-second mistake from Basisu there, and he's still coming out in first despite everyone else not having made a pit stop around him. So a painful mistake there from the team, costing him. Going to go high on the fuel here with Sauerbeck. Try and get past Ma here. He's got the pace, he's just stuck in the traffic again. See if he can get past that. I think it's the Ozu, I'm not sure. Couple of cars in the pits ahead. He will jump them, but he's obviously got to make another stop. They might be able to make a one-stop strategy work, I'm not sure. I think they may be stopping a bit early for that. Schrambe definitely trying it. 8 seconds in front despite that big mistake from Cyril's mechanics. So good work from the Frenchman. Sauerbeck just can't get past here. It's very frustrating to watch. We need to get to lap 26, so I can't even push on the 16 even, so I can't even push on the tyres. It's very frustrating to watch us stuck behind a car and losing so much time yet again. But that's again why I like this hire someone to come and do a job idea towards the end of the season when you're fighting for the championship, because you can gain so many extra points to guarantee yourself the championship. Another fastest third sector of the race for Cyril as well. He's got plenty of tyre life left, so he should be able to make that two-stop strategy work with a fair amount of comfort. Marcus, I'm not so sure on. Being stuck behind Ma for so long, really hurting him. In fact, he's stuck behind him for so long, we're having to bring him off the pushing mode to get him past the mode we had him on to get past as well. really not worked out for the German. Can he get some sort of form? He's catching up to other cars as well, so at least Matt isn't overly slow. What's his lap times like? So he's lapping 2 seconds a lap slower than cars in front, than his teammate. But he has eventually started to clear Matt and a couple of other cars now, so hopefully can just drive off into the distance. Tyres wise, we need to conserve them though, because we need to get another lap out of them. They have gone off as well in terms of temperature. With Cyril, we can push that tyre to get the temperature back into it, because he's got plenty tyre life left for his strategy to work. Marcus losing a place there, top 4 would have been ideal for him, but going to blame tyre temperatures and the fact that he's no longer pushing, the conserving the tyres even. So we're going to come in for his second stop. A lot of other cars making that 2-stop strategy, so 1 stop I felt was close and not worthwhile with our gearbox. So can we get it to work with the huge mistake for Sauerbeck just when we needed good times? It's gone. Gonna push Cyril, probably put him at the end of this lap. He should have plenty of tyre life left. Happy days. So change the tyres. Did I change them? I better double check. So change, no repairs needing done. Pit, 32 seconds in front, should be a fairly comfortable pit stop to come out in front. Setting a good lap time for our in lap as well. It's not purple, but it's good enough for me. In fact, purple middle sector is definitely good enough for me. We'll come back onto neutral on the way out. In fact, we'll go neutral high. And I'm not even sure those medium stops can do a 1-stopper, you know. Sauerbeck lost that 10 seconds there. 10 seconds costing him about 8 places in terms of track position. And that's before pit stops. But he has set the fastest lap of the race from 18th, so that makes up for that a little bit. Cyril, first place, 19 seconds clear after his last pit stop. So he is in very good shape. We'll bring him back down into medium fuel now. Sauerbeck catching up to all these cars in front, stuck behind Vovey right now, but he does clear 2 of them. Both of them going into the pits, so it didn't really make much of a difference. Back into 13th. So this is where he is naturally now. Everyone ahead's made their second stop apart from Gomez, who, yeah, he definitely can't make the end. Cyril setting the fastest lap of the race now, so good work from him. Sauerbeck going past another car for 13th. That car's got issues. We're going to push to try and get past it. It's a car of Laura Ingledew. Don't know why he's struggling to get past a car with so many issues when he's so much faster. Lapping a little bit faster than the last lap, but he obviously caught up to this bunch very quickly. But just can't get past. As you can see, he gets head to head, he gets the nose in front and then just loses it. This overtaking stat really coming to hurt us here. But he might come back into the top 10 here. But he was fighting for podium places before that pit stop mistake. In fact, without that pit stop mistake on raw pace, he'd be 3rd. So it's really costing the team a lot of points, pit stop mistakes this season. We're going to have to do something about tyre temperatures. We can push a little bit with Cyril. He is 43 seconds in front. Can't see that gaining too much though. He's actually lapping slightly slower than El Sadat recently, but he's got fuel to burn, so can work on that just a little bit. Sauerbeck has now got fuel to burn again. We're going to go on to conserve and push with the engine, and he does eventually get past Laura Ingledew. We'll go back onto medium and neutral. In fact, Ingledew's coming back at us now. Hopefully we can just drive off and get past this next couple of cars in front. I don't want to push the engine too much here. We're going to go on at a high with the tyres, with the fuel. Do clear Santa Ana, that's good. So we can get past Chew now without issues. That's the other issue. Ingledew's came back past us. So many issues on Ingledew's car. Red lights everywhere and we can't keep ahead of her. Massive errors from Sauerbeck if he can't beat a car that's got so many issues with it. He's got another lap to go. This is how far Cyril is ahead. But that 10 seconds mistake by the mechanics really have hurt Marcus Sauerbeck here. Can't fault him for this race. He's raced a good race. We got the strategy right, and he's made it work. But unfortunately, his mechanics have cost him so much time that the traffic's cost him time, and then therefore points. His tyres have gone off towards the end of the race as well. Should have stuck to my initial strategy of going longer. Didn't work out. Punished for the pit stop errors made by the team. Unlucky to Marcus Sauerbeck is all I can say. He done his job. The mechanics failed to do theirs. Everyone else made a 2-stop strategy. I think I could have made a 1-stopper work on the mediums, but we'd have lost that bonus with the gearbox, so wasn't sure if it was worth it. The plus 50 or 1 stop less. I felt it was close. Faith Anthony, driver demoted 2 places, so Sauerbeck actually jumps a place, which is good. 25 points, 35 points racked up for that race. Sauerbeck still leading the championship comfortably with 1 race to go. He should win in fact, he has won the championship now, and we have won the constructors as well. It's great news. We can start focusing on next season. The next race is irrelevant no matter what happens. We have won both championships. Happy days. Don't know what more to say about that. I'm absolutely ecstatic. We have won the Drivers and Constructors Championship, both sealed, signed and secured. Chairman happiness still low. Make that what you will. We lost money there somehow. We made money the last race when I know exactly what it was, because we accepted the one that didn't pay money up. We accepted the one that paid the money up front. And we will praise Sauerbeck. He has won the Driver Championship. That is confirmed. Dramatic race and a scout report. Luc Cormier. Let's just avoid that guy. So after the next race, we will start focusing on next season. That will end this episode, guys. We'll catch you for that last race. It is meaningless, but tune in anyway, and I'll hopefully catch you then.